today I made some lentils. The way that I like to cook is everything from scratch. I use nothing that comes prepackaged, and I use very low sodium, and I try to stay away from anything that comes pre-packed. What I'm gonna teach you is how to make lentil soups. And the reason why I decided to show you how to make lentil soups because it's so easy to make. It takes about a good 40 minutes, but 40 minutes is more of the cooking time. So today we're gonna start just by, first of all, you need about a medium heat. And you're gonna start by adding to your pot maybe about a teaspoon of oil. You don't want too much oil. We're gonna start now by adding the onions to your pot. And like I said, I'm not gonna be serving this meal, that's why I'm not wearing gloves. If I was to serve the meal to you, I would wear gloves. And preparing the meal, I also wore gloves. So you add your onions and you let it saute for a little bit. And you also can go ahead and add your celery and the ginger and the garlic. So you saute this for about a good 5 minutes. And you're gonna start smelling all the great ingredients. Buy the whole okra, because if you buy the diced okra, your meal is gonna become a little bit too slimy. And that's why a lot of people stay away from okra. Once you saute it for like 5 minutes, what you're looking for is for the onions to become a little bit like crystallized. Also the celery and the garlic and the ginger, you want everything to incorporate. Once you have that, then what I do is I wash my lentils. And usually what I do, I have a strainer. So I wash them first, and then I get rid of any of the little, what do you call it, the skin. I get rid of those, then I rinse it again, and then I put it through the strainer. Then I let the water go fall through, and then I add it to this saute onion and the vegetables that I'm sauteing. So let's do that now. I'm gonna add, in this case, I'm just adding a little bit because like I said earlier, we're not gonna be consuming this, so just for show. I added a little bit of the lentils, and what I do is I just stir, incorporate everything. Can you smell it? It smells delicious, right? So then that's it for that. And I also, what I use for the lentils, I like to use tomato paste for coloring and also for flavor. So I use 2 tablespoons, and you'll be able to see that on the website, step by step. And then at this time, I add my water. So at this point, you can add your salt. And remember, you're the one that's controlling this. So if you need to have less sodium in your diet, so you put a little less. If you need more, then it's up to you. It's your taste. It's your food. So we do that, and then by this time, we're gonna bring everything. I don't really bring it to a boil. I just start adding the rest. So in this case, because the spinach take a little bit more space, I also put them first, so that when I put the rest, then the vegetables push the spinach down. And so I add the spinach, and then I add my okra, and then I add my carrots. So then you bring your pot to a boil, make sure you put the lid on, just move the lid over a little bit so that you don't have lentils all over your stove, okay? And so now you can bring the fire down once you bring it to a boil, and you just let them cook there for a good 40 minutes or so. So I was making the hot sauce. I would always have something, and he says, have you ever thought about making or selling your hot sauce? And I said, no, not really. So then I looked into it, and I saw that it was a pretty profitable industry. So I said, why not? Let's do it. So a year later, we came out with Vela Sauce. It's an all-natural, no additives, no additional preservatives, very low sodium, has a 2-year shelf life, and it's FDA approved. So then that's how Vela Sauce came about. So we're really proud because now we're able to bring a product to the market that has very low sodium, and it's not a vinegar base. It has great flavor, great heat. So I would love for you guys to taste it.